Hey guys, let's see if this is all up and stuff. Live chat. Hey guys, how's it going? Checking my phone to see if this is up. Because stuff likes to not work. Let's go YouTube. Yeah, it says it's live. Does everything look good? Oh crap, I've got a mistake of a PNG on that. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Okay. Let's fix that for a second here. We're gonna pop some stuff open and go to YouTube here online. Yeah, no, I've just been away for a while because I've been dealing with life and all that stuff. You know how it all goes. Anyone who deals with life, not the easiest thing to deal with, but I'm working on it. I'm working on dealing with life. Channel. Let's see. Here. Just gotta click on it. And edit video. Being a little slow here. Not sure as to why. Shouldn't be this slow. I hope everything's going well. Change. And quickly make something in Paint. I guess people can watch me do that. Paint. Okay. Just gotta make something. Let's see. Text. Let's do this one. Here. That works. Give me this like pink. Give me a paintbrush. We'll do airbrush. We'll just, ooh, that sucks. Give me bigger. Yeah, there we go. That still sucks. Oh, come on, background. Don't be like that. I just started using OneDrive and now everything's freaking out. Because I'm backing stuff up. So it can't find the path that it needs. Makes me laugh. Oh, let's just do, I think it's pin that has a decent size. No, that's still small. Then it must be oil brush. Yeah, there we go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then we'll do some purples. And I'll go for the blue here. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are fine. Let's go for this one in the corner. We're just gonna do some decent exposures here, like this. And then if we can do the select, is there a grab? I always forget. No, there's not. Yeah, Teams really isn't the best. Flip. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess. No, black, please. There we go. Probably misspelled hopefully. I don't know if it's hopefully. That's what internet is for, guys. This, that, this. Yeah, I spelled it right. Cool. Let's just save. Call it chill. It saved it and downloads. Cool. Video. Change. Chill. Open. There we go. Yeah, let's just save it. That'll be a little better. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fix my background now to personalize background, browse photos. There we go. Fixed it. Back to FMA. Oh, I love FMAB. But yeah, I'm here now. This is good. Let's yeah, it looks like everything should be chill. Okay, I'm gonna double check that everything's working, just to make sure nothing's stuttering or all that shiz. Change. Yeah, seems good to me. Cool. But yeah, I don't know. Not a lot of people watch me. If you're wondering where I've been and why I stream, and then I don't stream, and then I stream, I wanted to continue playing the God of War, but streaming from my PS4 just isn't. I could. I might do that. It can only do 720p. I don't have a PS5. But what I used to do is use my Elgato Game Capture card, and I would go from PS4 to Elgato Game Capture C, grab it off of ODBC, looking at my main computer or my main monitor, and my monitor would grab the Elgato Capture card display. My issue is it causes a lot of problems. Even when I'm running it at 4K, it's blurry. Like I think the last one I played for 3 hours and it just doesn't look good. I'm probably gonna stick to playing games that are on my PC from now. Series off at some point. Maybe I'll just do regular. I am working on some Magic content for real. Like, no joke. Trying to fix that camera here. There we go. Yeah. I am actually working on the video, on some videos. The Lord of the Rings set for Magic came out. I guess let's give an eye catch of that to people. Boop. Let's do Scryfall. I love Scryfall. But yeah, if you're not the biggest Magic fan, I get that. I love Magic. But the Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth, love this set. It's one of my all-time favorite sets that's come out. Love a lot of things about it. I wanted to do a review on it, never got around to doing that. But if you do, actually, let's do it this way. Criteria, commander. Well, actually, let's try. I'm gonna check something here. I will just go to. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm not sorry. Let's see. Royalty free music. Here we go. But let's. my bro, Spencer, he's my brother-in-law, makes music. I'm going to see if I can't pull one of those up. And hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. I love his music, so let's check it out. Make sure. Okay, you guys can hear it. My headset's being dumb. I don't know. Connect. Sound. No. No, it's not grabbing it. Input should be this. Output. Come on. Bluetooth. Connect. Says they're connected. There we go. Now they're connected. That's good. Sound output. Good. Yeah, there we go. That works. Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth. Love this set. It's one of my all-time favorites. Love a lot. There we go. Yeah, so this is my brother-in-law's music that I'm playing. So he sent me 3 different ones. So yeah. Anyway, so with this, yeah, I'm just gonna search the commanders, and then let's see. What I wanted to do is set. This one. I am literally making every. That how you spell knocked out. Let's see. Yeah, Maxfield should be signed in, I believe. If not, I will. I do have them sorted by mono value. Yeah. Oh, cool! It's got me. Woo! That's great. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I make a lot of decks, and I figured, since that's what I do on my free time, why not show them off eventually. This is gonna go to But yeah, I'm at 76. So I do have a few doubles, and my doubles are based off of different styles the deck can be ran, or like different power levels that the deck can be run. But I've been working on this for like, that's 2 months. Yeah, it looks like for almost about 2 months, actually. Yeah, been working on this for about 2 months. Just as they came out with the things, there's a lot of decks. So I'm hoping to finish them up. I am, if you go through these, I'm at, let's see. Oh, I actually do have to go to the next page. Cool. Perfect. I just did Sauron the Lidless Eye. I already had done Sauron the Lidless Eye CDH, but I wanted to go with the high power. I guess, yeah, again, if you're not a huge fan of Magic, this part, I don't know. I like Magic. I do. Lots of things I like. Let's get you open and you open, and I'll play them in a second. But yeah, so like what I really like about these, I mean, I just like Lord of the Rings and Magic, so it's cool. I'm working on that. Those, when I'm done making the decks, I'll upload a video per. I'm hoping to be able to do that. I've got a bit more free time. So let's try this next one. If it wants to play. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so that's, I've got that done the pipeline. I want to start streaming some more. I've got some friends giving me ideas. If we pop up Xbox here, I'll talk about that. Come on, Xbox. It's not hard to load. Load Xbox. There we go. Yeah. I'm hoping to play games. I don't know. There's so many different games. I could finish up Plague's Tale Requiem. I don't know. I loved that game. I just didn't like streaming it. It was too story driven. Not enough character input. I like playing RPGs. I think those kind of had the most fun. My wife does want to continue playing some games with me. She wants to play Beacon Pines. But I've thought about just hopping in and doing more RPGs if I filter genre to RPG. Doesn't get rid of a lot, but it'll get rid of some. I've thought about doing Dragon Age. That's a fun game. I could do the Fallout series. I have the other ones. I just only have 4 downloaded for right now. I think I had to undownload the other ones at some point, or they accidentally got undownloaded. I thought about doing the Persona series. Not sure. I've played like the smallest amount of 5, and I've played the crap out of the fighting game for 4. Ni no Kuni would be fun. I love that game. Pillars of Eternity. Just started playing this myself. I love it. I could stream it. That is something. The Shadowrun games, I could do Shadowrun. They're right up my alley. They're just like Path of Exile, just Shadowrun, just like cyberpunk-esque, which is cool. The Wasteland games are another one. They have all 3 on here. The remake of 1, 2, and then 3. So maybe I'll download those and do them. I really like those games. I like those RPG-heavy games that I can do cool voices for the characters if necessary, and I can go very in depth into character and the design and what I need to do. Stuff like that's fun. I've thought I don't have it downloaded here, but I was playing Daggerfall. I had to stop. The game gave me massive headache, so I might move on to Morrowind. Because I like the Elder Scrolls games. So I might move on to Morrowind, play that. Lots of different decisions that I have to make. I know, like, the Outer Worlds fans, and actually a lot of my friends love watching me play Outer Worlds. But I ran into an issue with Outer Worlds. One of my videos was awful. Because I just got in a 4K TV to play my games on. It shrunk the size down. I wasn't double checking on how it looked, and it ruined it. So I'd like to start over with that. Or maybe I'll just continue and act like nothing happened. Lots of stuff happened, but I do like Outer Worlds. I don't know, there's a lot of games I could play. I might just have to roll a dice. I've also just thought about playing the way I do, which is just selecting a game and playing for an hour, and then going the next game. If I stream 5 to 10, that'll work decently well, I suppose. Wouldn't be too bad. But yeah. What else? Oh, let's go to his last song. Come on. Last one here. Here we go. Here's his last one. At least the three out of the three he gave me. But yeah, let's see. I'm not really sure which one to do. But I'll find something to play at some point. And I'll start streaming it. Hopefully. I do have some video game reviews I've been thinking of working on. Just kind of like stuck in the woodworks there of designing how I want to do video game reviews. It's hard to make decisions. But let's see. Not really sure. But I guess what I'm going to do the rest of this thing, if anyone has questions and they happen to hop on the stream and they want to ask me questions, go ahead. There's a lot of, like I said, lots of stuff has actually been going on this year for me, so I'm willing to answer it. There we go. I didn't want to see that. But yeah, what I'm saying is this. If you want to hit me up, hey Spence, yeah dude, your music rocks. That's so 1 second, guys. But yeah, Spence, your music's amazing, so figured I'd play the 3 tracks and then hop on to the royalty-free stuff. If you make any more, just kick it my way and I'll definitely play it. Yeah, that's the last one. I love that. Though he's such a good musician, guys. Like, he's insane. But he only gave me the 3, but if he makes more, or when he makes more, and if he gets more, I'll take them and play them. Make an entire playlist off that. Let's just hit up. Do we got some chill music? Let's see. No. Turn off. Let's just do, like, some acoustic music. There we go. If things want to work the way they're supposed to work, man, some things just don't want to work. Go figure. Come on. There. Okay. But yeah, I figured I'd just, like, hit up some of my random pop-ups that I get here, and we can just talk through those. They're cool. It's something I like to do a lot. Let's see. 10 best 2000s anime that have aged well. Let's see. Monster. Okay. Yes. Monster is so good. I need to finish it. Where am I at on that? Where am I at with that? Let's check. Come on, load the page. Ah, shiznits. I think I'm like halfway through. Either way. Sorry, if you see me pause, it's because I'm trying to calm down my loving, caring, and amazing wife who likes to have panic attacks. So, she's hanging out with friends, and I'm just trying to keep her safe. But Monster's great. Monster is an amazing anime. Definitely go check it out if you haven't. It's on Netflix, actually. If you don't want to support them, it's on 9 Anime. Go watch it there. Everything's on 9 Anime. You don't gotta pay for that stuff. Just deal with the ads. Gurren Lagann, yes! This is another one. I have seen this one straight through twice. Once by myself, once with my little bro. I love this anime. It's got the feels. It's got the spoilers. It's got the more spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for people. But I love all the characters. It's such a fun anime. Go check it out. Even if you don't like mecha. This is a mecha anime that has more spirit in it than you have to care. That can bypass that I don't like mecha anime. Which, by the way, if you don't like mecha anime, in the comments, let me know. Why? Like, what's your hatred for it? Have you tried watching, like, 1 or 2 mecha anime and you just went, I don't like it? Or did you just assume you're not going to like it so you don't watch it? Like, what gets you to go, I don't like mecha anime? Like, is it like, did you try watching Gurren Lagann and you didn't like it? Did you try watching, what's that, I'll just open up the best mecha anime. To the bottom. That's only 9th. You got to 9. Where's the other ones? Come on. Go away, ad. Okay, cool. It's loading the rest. Gurren Lagann is the best one. According to this. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. I wouldn't call that a mecha anime. Code Geass is a mecha anime. Neon Genesis Evangelion. If that's what you place as your mecha anime and you didn't like it, I get it. I will eventually try to rewatch it so that I can like it. But if it's Gundam, if you just went, I don't like Gundam, don't give up on mecha anime. Because, like, Gundam is a good anime series. It's a great anime series. But it is, like, generic Gundam anime. Like, that's why it's called Gundam. But it's generic mecha anime, right? It's like, I don't like reading Lord of the Rings because Lord of the Rings is really generic. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Beanie. But I do love Gurren Lagann. Check it out if you haven't, okay? Kamina, Simon, and Yoko are such cool characters. A shadowy silhouette of John Libret and Kinzo Tenma. Tenma's such a good character. Let's continue. Code Geass, yes. Another one I just mentioned. Code Geass is such a good anime. I'm not joking. I will say this. It is the most frustrating anime I have ever watched in my life. There were several times where I put it down for like a week. I said, I'm not touching it anymore. I'm frustrated, this anger, and then I continued to watch it. Probably before the week was up. I needed to know how it was going to end. The 2 seasons are great, phenomenal, some of the best anime I've ever seen. I can't stand it. Watch it. I can't stand it, so watch it, okay? Zero is such a cool character. I love it. I love Lelouch. I love the entire plot. Ah, watch it, guys, watch it. Paranormal Agent. I can't talk about this one. Haven't seen it. But if it's good, maybe I'll take a look at it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Bakano. Okay, Bakano is one that I need to watch. I've seen the first 10 minutes of the first episode. It was good. The first 10 minutes was good. And I love the pacing and the concept and everything. I need to watch it. I haven't seen The Melancholy of Hira's so I haven't seen a lot of anime. But maybe I need to watch more. This is a sin. I haven't seen Samurai Champloo. Everyone can hate me for that. I need to watch it. I need to watch more anime. Death Note. There we go. Death Note. Overrated or good? Both. Definitely both. Death Note is definitely both. It's definitely overrated because it's loved too much. But overrated, in my opinion, doesn't mean bad. Overrated just means, complicated. No, for me, overrated always means something like but yeah, when I say overrated, I mean it is put at such a high level that a lot of people think it's the best. And while I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't think is the best anime out there, I will say I don't think it's Death Note personally. But it is a good anime. Definitely worth watching. At least the first part. The second part's okay. Ghost in Cell Standalone Complex. Okay, I am watching. No, it wasn't the Standalone Complex. I'm watching the Arise series. But the fifth one will never be released in English because of all the stuff that happened, I believe. But I do love the Arise series. I want to check this out. I love Ghost in the Shell. I love the original movie. Everything about it. Brotherhood. This is my favorite anime of all time. This is my favorite everything of all time. I love Brotherhood. I love the anime. I even love the 2003 adaptation. Everything about this stuff just makes me happy. It does. It truly makes me happy. It's such an amazing show, such an amazing feel. It truly is, and I honestly implore you to watch it. If anything comes out of you watching this stream or watching this in the future, watch Brotherhood. It's so good. Let's see. Which game? Yeah. The original Rumble was good. It was good. Let's see. PlayStation Plus. Nah. Hey. One Piece anime reaches its climax with Luffy's 7th episode. Hey, look. Spoilers! Beanie! Come on. No, look. I said favorite anime. That's what I meant. And manga and fictional world. But you're real. So you're the favorite real thing that exists. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna look bad. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm really scared, guys. That's supposed to be Cartman. Do we got... No, they didn't give me the rest. They just gave us Cartman. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's Cartman. This is, Stan? I think that's Stan. I don't know the names very well. There's Kenny. That's the other guy. There's the girl. That's Butters. Oh, that's the teacher. Mr. Towson. There's the chef. That's his dad. I don't remember him. I don't know South Park very well. But yeah, I've got like a little over an hour. Maybe I'll hop into some game and just start streaming it. I don't know, guys. Like, what do I do? Excuse me. Yeah, maybe we'll pause the music here. Let's just hop into a game. Why not? Why not just hop into a game? Let's choose... You know, I've been wanting to play Fuga. But I want to play with my wife. So I'm gonna not. I can make it do Pillars. Heck it, let's do Pillars. I think this is a fun game to play. I'll have the one through my own on that, and then I'll do one for the stream. I like this game. I like this game a lot. And Obsidian made it, so of course it's a good game. There we go. Let me hit accept. Yeah, let's go. Let's just do a new game. We're going to play on easy because I'm bad. But I did do a beginning, so I know how the game works. I understand the concepts. Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity. This game is such a good game. It's such a good... I'm obsessed with it, okay? Ashley, I can't show you my kitty. She's not here. She's upstairs.
Suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay, let's make the character. Let's go female. So I did godlike last time. Let's... I don't know. I do like the godlikes, that's the thing. They're probably my favorite. I'm gonna go nature godlike. Why not? That sounds well. Endurance, fire gods, glow man. Yeah, let's do fire. I'm going to do fire. My body type, I'm going to go Aminar. Or Amoir. And I'm 100% just going straight monk. Like, don't at me. I'm just going to go punch some stuff. We'll go Torch Reach. Explaining this, I guess, along the way. We'll go previous for a bit. Okay. So Godlikes get a +1 to Dex and +1 to Intellect. Dex gives you better reflex saves and faster damage, and Intellect gives you choices, and then in combat more will defense, which is durations of area of effect stuff. The Fire Gods have this cool Battle Forge that when you're reduced below 50 endurance, Fire God glow like metal in a forge, gaining damage reduction and doing a small amount of fire damage to any creature who hits them in melee. You can just choose the body type because Godlikes are any body type. Excuse me. And I want to punch stuff hard. The Monk is what I'm going with. Starting ability is Transcendent Suffering, which means monks have no weapon equipped. When monks have no weapons equipped, their unarmed attacks are exponentially more powerful and continue to increase in damage as they gain level. Wounds. As monks are damaged, their pain generates wounds. Wounds can be used to power many of the monk's special abilities. +1 stealth, and survival, and they have very high deflection, which is just your ability to avoid damage, and decent, very high accuracy and health, and very high endurance because they don't really wear armor and stuff. The difference is Swift Strike and Torment's Reach. Swift Strike requires 1 wound, and the monk's hands become a frenzied blur of attacks, increasing their attack rate for a brief period, 25% attack speed. The fact of the matter is it's Torment's Reach is broken. Monk abilities cover an array of effects to bolster the effects of their melee attacks. Protect the monk from afflictions, or turn the tables on attackers. Most monk abilities are powered by wounds, but some simply have Torment's Reach. This ability exploits the shared bonds of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow that does additional crush damage. Enemies in a cone behind the target suffer crush damage and have their might reduced. Not only does it deal damage to them, it reduces their damage output. Costs 1 wound, melee only, speed average, and area effect, target plus length 2 millimeters, and a 135 cone. Effect, foe AoE -2 might for 2.0 seconds, and the AoE is up by the intelligence, and full attack. Is so good. So good, so broken. So yeah, you do want to get like a nice 15. And these guys, you need that dex and stuff, and then you toss some in here. And as a guy, as I play, I did notice I don't like having nothing in them. I like to get like a little bit of a puff, while I also buff these things like this. So that's kind of like what I like to do. I'm not over pushing anything. It's just kind of a fun build. I could do dramatically like just puff stuff, but I like the all-around stuff. Culture, lots of different cultures, all giving you different things. So like the thing for me, resolve, effects, drive, determination, fondness. In combat, it helps characters maintain. No. What I want is +1 in might. Let's get more damage output. Colonists, +2 survival. If I'm making a character here, I'm gonna make it like. This is gonna be like Thrill of the Chase. I don't use the blade. Yeah, I'll do laborer. That sounds fun. Change the color scheme here. I think the white kind of matches with the rest. I kind of like this one. The ram horns. There, that'll work.
Eh?
Let's go!
My eyes are peeled.
Just say the word. I'll lead the way. You better run!
Yeah, let's go cocky. And this character will be called Crimson Peak. Done. Went a lot faster than earlier. So, earlier was bad. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and sagging jowls, quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins out there.
He nods towards looming black mass on the hillside.
Sacred blazing rocks. In the morning we'll get the path clear. Field advance less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Capture the rumbling rocks, Frisbee. There's a stinging beetle around here carrying them. You'll be fine once it passes your nose. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find something. Meanwhile, see if you can skinny up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much better. Let's see about refilling our water first. Got a sick day.
Odema looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Spearfell, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. He nods in his direction. Spearfell nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder.
They grow on a bush that's common around
Where can we
here,
find
kinda
these
funny
berries?
looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those
Nothing you
ruins?
won't see on half the hills of Air Glen. Money to be made selling the knickknacks from Client's Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfog Narrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Yeah, it's with the wing.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Worry about your business, and not if the weather holds it.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate.
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowig, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
what are those huge rocks coming up from the
They
ground?
don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep.
I'll be right back.
Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, if you believe the stories.
Back into the cold room. That's why I have a blanket on. It's cold in this room. How cold? Way too cold. Way too cold. Such a YouTube cold. I gotta add another powder. 1 second here. One powder coming right up. I added more water. I use these Hawaiian punch powders. Hi, Beanie. You said to call.
Oh, thank you. Just making sure that it went through because the power went out and I wanted to make sure that the phone still works.
Yeah, it's working, Beanie. You're all good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I had to call my wife. The power went out at her parents' place, and she's goat setting, and they're doing stuff. They're on vacation, so that's better. They're doing stuff on vacation, so she thought she's babysitting for them, or goat setting for them, and kind of ran into an issue where, like, they just had a power outage. Fun. I got myself some more snacks.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work with your hands. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not not like most of this lot. If you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha!
The woman looks back on her own time. She needs to be found some spring berries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Nope, what does that mean?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Odom chuckles and shakes his head. He looks at you. He casts a slighting glance at her.
Hopfully, pay attention.
Odom smiles.
See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. If you get so much as a tickle of wind, drop everything and you run. Something in the air. Sophia Wick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Not a problem.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale. Got a whole wagon full of goods to say. Is there anything you need?
So you start with 100 gold and you can buy something. But I don't need weapons. And you can't afford the potion. So lockpicks it is. Oh. Never mind. Let's give myself a pet. I like the spirit pig, and I like the other one, but we'll put the spirit pig in. We'll give myself the cloak, put this ring on. Slight armor. Little spirit piggy.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
So let's
Just say the word.
What you need?
and down he goes.
Just say the word. Not a problem.
What you need? This is it.
Got my spring berries. Odom says you're a working woman. Yeah? How is it you happened to come here? I made an error in my planning. One of the buildings collapsed. That was the end of my short career. I learned my trade when times were good. Now that they're hard, no one has need of me. My business partner ran off with my money. Some things just aren't in the stars, and there's no changing it. Makes you wonder if the gods like putting us in situations that can't be resolved. Just so you. Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of the lot? No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have had some plan in mind for coming this way. That may not be a bad idea, surviving out here. Sometimes it's less about what you know and more about who. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odin will give an earful. Let us be on our way. Why are you here? Because Kaliska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that got me worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital, but I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here and we'll see. Tell me about yourself. Odin I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. I've got simple needs. I like open skies, free horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Dryerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Raratua and another in Adri. My sister in Gilded Val. She's the only real homebody. I'm not much of a history, but from what I know, it used to be a part of the Adri Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Alright, let's go back to camp. Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down the way. Come on, let's get you some water.
Just say the word.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliski waits nearby, keeping watch. As you raise your you notice her look sharply towards the tree line. You gain an item. Quest. Full water skin added to stash. Out of the trees emerged Sparfle, one of the guards. Barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you.
Sparfle?
Brother.
Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like enemy flag.
Ambush!
Yeah. Hmm?
What you need?
Just say the word.
Come on, we have
Yeah.
to get back to camp.
Yeah.
Heading back to camp. This way. Tag teaming them kind of
Not a problem.
messes them up.
Just say the word.
Glanth Fathom Leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knives, hilts sprayed and buckeye and bullet. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous viper. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them towering and sever with thick beard, tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hioran, the last of the caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life, for a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places of which no mortal man is worthy. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one lives. The man considers this, looking you up and down. Yet he shoves Hieron towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Hieron's torso. Hieron screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his cloth, beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised.
How can I help?
Let's do that.
Just say the word.
Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rendering you apart from within. Seated against a wagon, while amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body steers, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Steering against a gale that threatens to pull you off their feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set apart, pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arm gives out, you swing yourself onto the ledge. Hedon trails behind, slowed by the injury, injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning a death lunged for Hedon and topples him to the rocky ground. Restrained, Hedon lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. Without a weapon in his hand, you can do little to help him. From within, grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker. You aim is true, and you hit jars Hedon loose. Lurching to his feet, Hedon climbs up the base of the rock as he nears the top. However, the wind falls. But diving out, you grab him. Sorry. There's a deep resonance in the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet, and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each now guest menace the old stones before you, losing connections, unsettling balances as you dart beneath the old archway. The entry portal begins to fall beneath your own weight.
Was that?
A Buick. Had to be.
And we're lucky to be alive.
We're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. I'm not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Just say the word.
That should be far enough. What now?
We look for another way out. The storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Clisha shakes her head. Windstorm of a kind they only get in Aragon Fell. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfell the word is Beowik. To them, it's the gods' way of repairing the souls of the land, or reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? Glenfeathens. Those be the hut dwellers Odima warned you about. Looked to be fangs of Galloway, where the twitchiest lie. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odima. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. The Glenfeathern said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odima would never allow it. But it is much as the Fanes are hot-headed, Glenfeathers don't attack without being provoked either. They saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glanced down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's something we need right. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in the caravan? Because her lips pressed together and her chin rumbles. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in the next life. You don't seem too upset about all this. Alicia looks in your eyes and a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. Seems quiet off to the left. Be a place to rest there.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Blondfathens were riled about something. We got company here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. You can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide. This will be the end of us. No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Thank you.
Where'd that slime come from?
Painful here.
By the gods, that's better.
He sits up quickly and looks around the chamber. She really did leave us. She won't get far unless... He crawls to his knees and begins to rummage. You have lost it.
Damn it. She took all our water.
A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear, knobby elbows and thin ribs. So it's scarily flesh, but you recognize it as a Zurab, and watch it cautiously breathe. It's okay, we won't hurt you. The Zurab recoils his fingers still. Sherlock cocks its head and approaches you and soft clicks his mouth, sound emitting from its back and his throat. Sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes the defensive. The creature cocked its head and approaches you with a soft click. I don't want to fight it. I think it's innocent.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
Wipe the tile up, the things up.
How can I help?
Yeah. Yeah. Just say the word.
The word. I said the word, guys. I think the person up there that died was the lady. Impatiently running.
Just say the word.
Poor Kalisha.
Just say the word.
Although it is more XP to fight it, probably. I just like to be kind of a nice guy. Go beat him up.
How can I help? How can I help?
Just say the word.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Yeah. Can do.
Feels like there's a draft coming through that wall. Don't hear any sign of that.
Just say the word.
How can I help? That storm either.
Can do.
Okay, let's go this way. Old robed man. Old robed man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic vines, ominous and looming like the silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contempt. For your vantage point, you're well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them, a thick gray beard framed. Thick gray beard framed a face, otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full of his blood's last drop. Guide his soul to the endeavors, and regard it among your faith. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key absolution. May he walk the world ever free from crushing. Your brother has done his part. I have seen his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the Queen of Woods, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of the memory that is without flaw? Step forward. Be assured of the great worth of your life's work.
From an instant, the apparatus goes quiet. For an instant. The apparatus goes quiet, and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and doomed, its walls lined the draw and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of a drop pierces the floor. From below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus, much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Faceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them. Exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered. Or at the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard, a ceremonial robe crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now. At a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you must ask him. One question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. What's the question? What's in the box? Crimson Peak. You awaken to find Malice has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers and audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Hedon a short distance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body did not stir. You are alone and far from hope. Gilded Veil may be the best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse.
Just say the word. Can do. Just say the word. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be able to grab his stuff.
Just say the word. It's a curse. I'm just too good. It's a curse.
There. Vessel flesh. Vessel flesh. Vessel flesh.
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Next location. But I think I might call it for the night. I'm okay calling it I have to wake up to go to work tomorrow and stuff. So I am going to save. Well, cool. Good. Just saved. I do quite like the game, so I think I'll play that for a while because it sounds fun. There's not much else. I'm just hoping to be able to continue streaming. I don't know. Not a lot of people watch me again. I will remind everyone of that. I know that for a fact. But I'm gonna